The 2018 South African 5 Rand coin may look like just another ordinary coin that passes through people's hands every day. But behind its simple appearance lies a story that has fascinated collectors, historians, and treasure hunters around the world. In many cases, the most valuable objects are the ones people overlook the most, and coins are a perfect example of this. A small piece of metal that many would spend without a second thought can sometimes carry a history, rarity, and demand that transforms it into something extremely valuable. In 2018, South Africa issued millions of 5 Rand coins for everyday circulation. People used them for small purchases, transportation, vending machines, and daily transactions. For the average person, the coin represented nothing more than its face value. It was simply part of the normal currency system that people interacted with every day. But for collectors and numismatic enthusiasts, every coin that enters circulation has the potential to hold something unique. The coin itself features the portrait of Nelson Mandela, one of the most influential leaders in modern history. Mandela served as the first black president of South Africa and became a global symbol of freedom, reconciliation, and justice. His face appearing on the coin was not only a tribute to his legacy, but also a reminder of the country's long journey toward democracy and equality. Because of his global recognition and the powerful story attached to his life, any object that carries his image automatically attracts attention from collectors around the world. Coins have always played an important role in preserving history. Long before modern photography and digital records existed, coins carried images of rulers, national symbols, and historical events. Even today, collectors study coins not only for their value, but also for the stories they tell about the time and place they were created. The 2018 South African 5 Rand coin is one such piece that represents both cultural pride and national identity. What makes certain coins special is not always obvious at first glance. Many rare coins become valuable because of tiny details that only experts notice. These details can include slight design variations, differences in minting pressure, unusual spacing between letters, or even small production errors that occurred during the minting process. When such variations happen in limited numbers, they can turn an ordinary coin into something extremely desirable for collectors. The minting process itself is highly precise, but not completely immune to mistakes. Coins are produced in massive quantities using large industrial presses that strike designs onto metal blanks. Even with strict quality control, occasional differences appear between coins. Sometimes a die used to stamp the design becomes worn, slightly misaligned, or replaced during production. These small changes can create variations that later become extremely valuable to collectors who study and catalog them. Over time, collectors and coin experts began to examine the 2018 South African 5 Rand coin more closely. As they studied different examples, they noticed that certain coins displayed subtle variations that were not present on others. These small details sparked curiosity within the numismatic community, leading collectors to start searching for specific versions of the coin. Once collectors begin identifying rare variations, word spreads quickly through collector forums, online marketplaces, auctions, and coin exhibitions. Suddenly, people who previously ignored the coin start paying attention to it. Videos, articles, and discussions begin appearing as enthusiasts explain what to look for and how to identify valuable examples. This growing awareness creates excitement and sometimes even a treasure hunt atmosphere among everyday people. Many individuals begin checking the coins they already have at home. Old jars of change, forgotten wallets, and collections passed down from family members suddenly become worth examining more carefully. The idea that something sitting unnoticed in a drawer might hold significant value is incredibly exciting for people everywhere. Another factor that increases the interest in a coin is the cultural importance of the figure featured on it. Nelson Mandela's legacy extends far beyond South Africa. Around the world, he is remembered as a leader who spent decades fighting against apartheid and injustice. After spending 27 years in prison, he emerged not with bitterness, but with a vision for reconciliation and unity. His story has inspired millions of people globally. Because of that worldwide respect, items connected to Mandela often attract international collectors. Coins, stamps, photographs, and documents related to him are frequently sought after by collectors who value both the historical significance and the symbolism attached to his name. The presence of his portrait on the 2018 5 Rand coin adds another layer of importance that goes beyond the coin's physical design. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, has existed for centuries. Some collectors focus on ancient coins from lost civilizations, while others concentrate on modern coins with unique variations or limited production. Each coin represents a small piece of history, and sometimes the most modern coins become valuable faster than anyone expects. The excitement surrounding rare coins often grows through stories shared by collectors. Sometimes a person finds a rare coin in everyday change and sells it for a large amount at auction. These stories spread quickly and inspire others to start checking their own coins more carefully. Even though such discoveries are rare, the possibility itself keeps people interested and engaged. Condition also plays a major role in determining a coin's value. Coins that remain in near-perfect condition are far more valuable than those that show heavy wear. A coin that has been preserved carefully since the day it was minted can appear almost untouched, with sharp details and a clean surface. Collectors often pay significantly more for coins that maintain this level of quality. In addition to condition, rarity is one of the most important factors in coin collecting. If millions of identical coins exist, the value usually stays close to the face value. But when a particular variation exists in very small numbers, collectors may compete intensely to obtain it. This competition can push prices far beyond what anyone originally expected. Auctions are one of the places where rare coins sometimes reach extraordinary values. When collectors from different parts of the world bid against each other, the price of a single coin can rise dramatically. Some famous coins throughout history have sold for millions of dollars simply because they are unique or extremely rare. The idea that something as small as a coin could hold such value fascinates people everywhere. It reminds us that objects we consider ordinary today might become historical treasures in the future. Every coin carries a record of the time it was created, the country that issued it, and the story it represents. Collectors often use magnifying glasses or microscopes to study coins carefully. They examine the edges, the lettering, the spacing between symbols, and the overall shape of the design. Even the smallest difference can make a coin stand out from the rest. These details are then documented and shared with the wider collecting community. As interest in the 2018 South African 5 Rand coin grew, more collectors began searching for examples with unusual characteristics. Some people visited banks hoping to exchange money for rolls of coins so they could inspect them one by one. Others searched through coin dealers or online marketplaces looking for coins that matched the rare descriptions discussed in collector circles. The rise of social media and online video platforms has also played a major role in spreading awareness about rare coins. Collectors now share discoveries instantly with audiences around the world. A single video explaining a rare variation can reach millions of viewers within days, encouraging countless people to start checking their own coins. This growing interest often turns coin collecting into a global treasure hunt. People who previously had no knowledge of numismatics suddenly become curious about the coins they carry every day. Some begin learning about mint marks, production years, and design differences. What starts as simple curiosity sometimes turns into a long-term hobby. The story of the 2018 South African 5 Rand coin shows how an everyday object can gain unexpected attention when collectors begin examining it closely. The combination of historical symbolism, subtle design variations, and collector enthusiasm created a wave of interest that spread far beyond the borders of South Africa. Even though most examples of the coin remain worth only their face value, the possibility of finding a rare version keeps collectors searching. The excitement lies in the chance discovery, the moment when someone looks closely at a coin and realizes it might be something special. Stories like this continue to inspire people around the world to pay more attention to the small objects they encounter in daily life. Sometimes history hides in the most ordinary places, waiting for someone curious enough to notice it. For collectors, every coin carries potential. A coin might travel through thousands of hands without anyone realizing its significance. Yet to the right person with knowledge and patience, that same coin can represent a remarkable discovery. Because of the intense discussions, speculation, and collector excitement surrounding rare versions of this coin, some extraordinary examples have been discussed in private collector markets at astonishing levels, with certain claims suggesting values reaching as high as $610 million.